Hey everyone. So, the logistics of the Sanctuary Activation series, of course, you're invited to all four courses. This is the power, and I can't say it enough because all of the pieces of the puzzle are important. Even if you don't feel like, say, for example, you've got issues with your partner, guaranteed by the time we go through everything, you're like, oh, now I'm starting to see the bits and pieces. We cannot get away from looking at all these angles of our family unit and our own journey. You cannot, unless you would like to tuck stuff under the rug. So that's why the four pieces are there. And unfortunately, it is a circular journey. Nothing comes before the other one, but we've got to spread it out in which one's going to go first here on Earth. So I've picked an order. So that means that if you sign up to all four, though, you're going to get a much more powerful experience because you might learn some stuff in the first course. Go, oh, okay, yep, I've got some of the foundations. Then the next one comes in and you go, oh, yes. So, for example, Empowered Mothers is how we do our inner work to a very deep degree. And then you go, okay, yes, I've got that part about the children, the parenting, I'm getting this now. Now, yeah, okay, once I'm doing the partners course, I can easily drop into the inner work, or I can see the angle between child and father, and it all ties in. So you're basically doing the snowball. By the end of the 4 seasons of doing these courses, things are coming together. And that is a year. I feel like we could do this for 2 years. As far as the depth of this new consciousness that I'm bringing in, it really does take time bathing in it so you don't fall back onto the tracks of, oh yeah, I'm back in human 3D drama, pointing finger at people, just leaking my stuff, doing all the disempowered living, as opposed to I'm going into empowerment. And that is what I feel is the new way. It's moving into empowerment to the highest degree. I'm stopping with nothing to go, okay, where's more empowerment rather than where I'm at even now. So because we have local people on the Sunshine Coast and online people, around the world who'd like to do these courses, I've put it forth with different options so that we'll all be in a Facebook group together. If you want to do the prac session, which will be fortnightly after you receive your resources emailed to you, you'll look at them, go through it, go, okay, yeah, I get a sense of the week. And then it will either be come locally or come on to the online session. I'm kind of splitting it. You can't come to both only because I do want people to get some value, if one can only come to the online, just to keep it, numbers enough that I can then, liaise with everyone fairly. And then on the alternate week, the next week, there'll be a Q&A session. So that's going to be online, everyone together, so that we can all bring the questions in and obviously make magic, because often the group part is amazing because people ask questions that you haven't thought to ask. They've gone, oh yes, I didn't realize there was actually a niggle in my life as well. So you're double timing lots of info coming at you. With my courses, it's always activation as far as I give you just the golden keys that you need. There's heaps more depth behind it. We could totally do a level 2 of all of these courses and go again into the depth. But I'm keeping it real and boiling it right down to the little crystals that you need, and that's it, and giving you those. In the Facebook group, you can come, you can, put stuff out there that you go, I'm thinking about this, what about this? And I can direct you to what is needed. That's the aim, but also the aim is to build the community, the group of women who are doing this together, the strength of going, right, I'm going through this same theme as other people. I'm not off track. I'm not weird. And especially when our family of origin may be not the type, not agreeing with what we're going on with, coming into this soul family group is like, oh, okay, yes, I can go forth and doing this more. So as far as that, you can sign up to a course individually if you would like to do that. And many women have done that in the past, but I'm now going forth to say, hey, I have some really amazing deep level training to really shift your life with magic wands all over the place. And I can see that doing all of the courses together is definitely the way. So I'm just putting that out there to say that is what I would suggest, but of course, do what you feel. And that's why I have allowed it to be, individual signups if you feel you need to, because everyone's on a unique path and we're all doing it in different ways. We're all building in our own processes and what works for us as well. So as far as the investment right now, you can either sign up to the whole series up front. Then you can also do that as a payment plan, or you can then do a payment plan just for the Nurture Your Child's True Essence course, which is open right now. That's the first course. And then we will move into the others. So when the next course comes up, then I'll open that up for signing up to, if you would wish to do that as well. If you have any questions, particularly if you're thinking about coming to the whole series of courses, because obviously it's an investment of time, energy, money, I'm putting on a Q&A 27th of April at 2 p.m. I'm pretty sure it's on the website. So definitely let me know, though. I need RSVPs just to make sure it's going ahead and anyone's interested. Then we can all come together, and I just feel like that will be the best way to answer everyone's questions together. So if you would like to come to that, let me know. What else? I think that's virtually it. On the website, it tells you what's included, how it flows. Please do ask me, though, if you are still wondering. Send me a message, but either if you can come to the Q&A, and then we can tell everyone all together, and you may get more info that you may need as well. But otherwise, the sooner you sign up, the sooner I give you your first little golden key to start getting into a couple of things just that will be prerequisites to start the course. So the more time you have, the better. Otherwise, yeah, my aim, my intention for this is to, for want of a better word, train many mums in this new way, so that you can then start to go, right, I'm holding space, you know, eventually well enough with me and my family. I want to do something with this as well. And what I'm doing here on the Sunshine Coast is creating the sanctuary as the new way to homeschooling. Is like, oh no, let's go forth in empowerment. What's the highest degree? And having all of you more and more and more trained, it's basically the strength in numbers for our children to flourish, when it's not just me as the mum that can hold space for my children. There's more out there that can also do the same. So then we can come together knowing we're working off that same foundation, the same values, the same messages of empowerment, the same new consciousness, which will then really start to kick things off with what we can offer our children, which often is the aim of the game for us. We're like, what are we doing with our children? Whether you even are schooling or not, the point being is owning that new age role that, wow, I have to step up as the mother, not casting fingers out that everyone else has to do it better, particularly if it's out at school, but even if you're signing your children up to other activities or handing them over to care or whatever, it really then is discernment to go, wow, okay, yeah, this is what my world is, and so that's where I want to keep growing that, and I will not take anything less. My children won't either. So yeah, please let me know any questions. Otherwise, I hope to see you soon. Bye.